The world awakens in a soft, green light. A gentle mist lifts from the forest floor, clinging to the ancient trunks of towering trees. In this quiet hour, shadows move with a silent purpose. An animal walks through the dense undergrowth, its form strange and unfamiliar to our modern eyes. It is the tapir. It carries an air of profound antiquity, as if it has walked straight out of a forgotten era. People often call it a living fossil, and for good reason. Though they share a common ancestor, the world's 4 living tapir species are now separated by vast oceans and continents. Each is a unique variation on an ancient theme, a master of its own distinct environment. In the dense rainforests of Southeast Asia lives the Malayan tapir, perhaps the most visually striking of the family. Its appearance is a masterpiece of natural deception. This bold black and white coat isn't for show. It's a form of disruptive camouflage. In the shifting jungle light, the pattern breaks up the animal's outline, helping it dissolve into patches of light and shadow, confusing predators who expect to see a single, solid form. Across the Pacific, the lowland tapir roams the vast rainforests and wetlands of South America. A solid, dark brown animal, it is perfectly camouflaged for a life spent beneath the deep shade of the Amazon canopy, becoming almost invisible at dusk. Further north, in the mountains and forests of Central America, we find Baird's tapir. As the largest of the New World species, its robust build is well suited for navigating the rugged terrain from Mexico down to Colombia. And highest of all, the mountain tapir lives high in the misty Andes. Protected by a shaggy, wool-like coat, it endures the cold of the high-altitude grasslands and cloud forests, a testament to the family's incredible adaptability. With their stocky bodies and snout-like noses, it's easy to see why they are often mistaken for a type of wild pig. But this resemblance is only skin-deep. They are not related to pigs at all. In fact, their closest living relatives are horses and rhinoceroses. This surprising connection places the tapir in a small, ancient order of mammals known as perissodactyls, or the odd-toed ungulates. This family connection is written in their feet. They walk on their toes, which number 4 on the front and 3 on the back, the signature odd-toed arrangement that links this quiet forest dweller to the thundering rhino and the galloping horse. The tapir's lineage is profoundly old, stretching back some 55 million years. They have walked the Earth through immense geological and climatic changes, surviving mass extinctions that saw countless other species vanish. Their simple, adaptable lifestyle helped them endure. By maintaining a slow, steady, and solitary existence in the world's forests, they have weathered the ages. And when you look closely at a tapir, you see echoes of its cousins, the stocky build of the rhino and a mobile upper lip, fused with its nose to form a short prehensile trunk, a feature that hints at the dexterity of an elephant's. The tapir is a mosaic of ancient traits, a living blueprint that has been tested and proven by time itself. It is a quiet master of survival, a creature of deep history, still walking its deliberate path beneath the trees. The life of a tapir is filled with strange and wonderful secrets, a collection of ancient survival strategies that begin the moment it is born. In the dense, perilous world of the rainforest, every new life is a fragile miracle. And for the tapir calf, its very design is its first and most important defense. All tapir babies, regardless of species or continent, are born with a beautiful, almost hypnotic pattern of white stripes and spots. For the first few months, they resemble small, moving watermelons, a whimsical comparison for a feature with a deadly, serious purpose. This coat is a masterpiece of natural camouflage. In the shifting, dappled light of the forest floor, the pattern breaks up the baby's outline, making it incredibly difficult for predators like jaguars or tigers to spot. While the mother forages, the calf will often lie perfectly still, its markings merging with the scattered leaves and broken sunlight, rendering it nearly invisible. After about 6 months, as the calf grows stronger and more aware, the stripes and spots begin to fade. This transition marks its growing independence, a visual shedding of its infancy as it adopts the solid, uniform coat of an adult. During this time, it learns the essential skills of survival: how to move with deliberate silence, how to use its remarkable, developing snout to find tender shoots and fallen fruit, and how to read the subtle language of scent that signals both food and danger. It is a small, striped shadow, absorbing the ancient ways of its kind. But perhaps one of the most surprising facts about these seemingly cumbersome land animals is their mastery of a completely different element. Tapirs are excellent, powerful swimmers. Water is not just a place to cool off, it is a refuge and a highway. They can even walk along the riverbed, using their prehensile snout as a snorkel, holding just the tip above the surface to breathe. This aquatic skill provides a critical escape route. Pursued by a jaguar, a tapir will plunge into the nearest river, using the current to gain distance and the water to mask its scent, gaining the precious seconds needed to survive. It becomes a silent shape beneath the surface, a ghost in the current, leaving its terrestrial pursuer behind. Back on land, the tapir performs another, equally vital function. Its diet of fruits and leaves makes it one of the most important gardeners of the rainforest. Their digestive system is gentle on seeds, which pass through intact. As they travel miles through their territory, they disperse thousands of seeds every single day, planting the future forest with every meal and every step. A large, heavy-bodied mammal that glides gracefully through water, a solitary wanderer that cultivates a thriving ecosystem. The tapir is a creature of beautiful contradictions. Its life is one of surprising and wonderful contrasts, as much a master of the river as it is an architect of the forest floor. A slow, breathing piece of history, quietly upholding the ecological balance and keeping the ancient secrets of the wild. It is a herbivore, feeding on leaves, tender shoots, twigs, and fruit, often swallowing seeds whole. As it moves, those seeds journey through its digestive system. Later, miles away, they are passed in a pile of nutrient-rich dung. This simple act is one of the rainforest's most important services. Scientists call such animals seed dispersers, but the tapir is truly a gardener of the forest. Traveling long distances, a single tapir spreads seeds across vast areas, maintaining genetic diversity and helping forests recover. Some seeds won't germinate unless their coats are weakened by digestion. The tapir prepares them to grow. In this way, the tapir is a keystone species, an architect of the forest it inhabits. This ancient, quiet way of life is now under grave threat. The single greatest danger is the destruction of its home. Forests are cut for agriculture, cattle ranches, logging operations, and human settlements. As forests shrink, they fragment into isolated islands of green. Tapirs require vast, connected territories to find food, seek mates, and maintain healthy populations. They also face hunting for meat and thick hides. Slow reproduction makes them especially vulnerable. Roads cut deep into forests, bringing hunters and poachers into places once unreachable and causing deadly vehicle collisions. Today, all 4 species are listed as vulnerable or endangered. Their numbers are falling across most of their range. The mountain tapir is very rare. Only a few thousand remain in their high-altitude home. The Malayan tapir is severely threatened by conversion of forests to palm oil plantations. We risk losing these magnificent and ancient animals forever if we do not act. Without its master gardener, the forest would be poorer, the dispersal of large seeds would cease. Diversity would decline. As the sun begins to set, casting long shadows and bathing the forest in a final, warm, golden light, a timeless rhythm resumes. The tapir, a creature that has walked this earth for millions of years, once again begins its nightly rounds. Its story is one of immense resilience, a quiet survivor of epochs. But after weathering ice ages and planetary shifts, its future now rests precariously in our hands. Yet, even in the twilight of its existence, hope is not lost. It flickers like a beacon in the gathering dark. Across the world, a dedicated global community is working to protect the forests tapirs call home. National parks and private reserves are being established, creating vital safe havens where these gentle giants can find refuge. In the deep forest, hidden eyes are watching. Camera traps reveal their secretive presence, helping scientists estimate populations and monitor the health of these elusive animals. Tracking technology shows us just how much space they need, revealing the critical corridors that knit fragmented habitats back together, allowing them to roam as they have for millennia. This knowledge empowers local communities, turning neighbors into guardians who actively protect both the animals and their habitat. These are not grand sweeping gestures, but small, determined victories that add up. Replanting native trees, embracing sustainable ecotourism, and building safe crossings over deadly roads. Each seed dispersed by a tapir is a new chance for the forest to heal, a quiet promise of regeneration. And each tapir that survives to reproduce carries the most precious cargo of all, the promise of a future for its kind. By saving this one remarkable animal, we protect entire ecosystems. The jaguars that share its paths, the birds that fill the canopy, and the very rivers it helps keep clean. In a world racing toward an uncertain future, the tapir walks slowly, deliberately, carrying the deep, quiet memory of an ancient earth. It reminds us that our own fate is woven into the health of our planet. It is our choice and our responsibility to ensure it does not walk alone.